Hello again, Craig here from ForbiddenKnowledge.info, here to talk about the duck and cover video, because I get a lot of responses from people. I play the duck and cover video at my table on the products I sell, and I sell survival equipment, but mainly I sell radiological survey equipment, stuff from the 50s and 60s, from the Civil War era, actually. It's not Civil War, Civil Defense era, a little bit different. Well, and I hear all the jokes, of course. Oh, yeah, right, being under the desk, while you're down there, bend over, kiss your butt goodbye. Oh, they put us under the desk so they'll know where to find the bodies, and so on and so on. And I even hear the Russian ones. The Soviet Union's favorite joke was, oh, take a white sheet and we'll cover up and we'll slowly shuffle towards the cemetery. That's their favorite joke. So I've heard them all. You can't tell me any new ones. I hear it all the time. But it's still actually valid today, and I'm going to tell you why. Schools were never primary targets. They wouldn't have been at ground zero, the epicenter of the blast. And unless you were, let's say, within a half a mile of the center of the blast, you wouldn't be vaporized instantly anyway. A lot of people like to think otherwise, but the reality of it, study this, the reality of it is quite different. Schools wouldn't be at ground zero, so you would see a flashlight. And by the way, if you didn't see a flash of light, then you'd be vaporized instantly anyway. But if you saw that flash of light, you knew there was a shock wave coming. So you're just going to sit there and what? Wait for FEMA to show up? Come on, get real, people. You knew there was a shock wave coming, so you're going to do something. This is an emergency response. It's not the drills we had where the sirens would sound and we'd wake our way into the hallways and do like this, or wake the way in the shelters and do that for like tornado drills or the bomb drills. This was the immediate response because you saw a flashlight and you knew there was a shock wave coming. So, ducking under the desk now and going like this. That's what they taught us. Well, doing this would help protect you from flying glass, because remember, you weren't at ground zero because you saw the flashlight. This will protect you from flying glass. And it could be very hot for a couple seconds, maybe 400 degrees or even 800 degrees for a couple seconds. And so this is something you had to protect yourself from, and covering yourself up with like this would actually help protect yourself from the heat, because it could be very hot for a couple seconds. And being underneath all those desks when this happens would actually help save people's lives, because if the building were to collapse, then all these desks would protect a lot of children from being crushed, you see. So the duck and cover actually had some very important life-saving opportunities to it. After the blast was over with, then you make your way to the shelter, where you're protected from the gamma rays that follow. So you go ahead and make jokes all you want about it. It's still actually pretty valid today. It's something we all need to learn, and we still should be teaching this sort of thing in schools, because to suggest that it can't happen today is kind of delusional, if I might say so. So, thanks for watching. This is Forbidden Knowledge, Craig from ForbiddenKnowledge.info. So long.